bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see.
Well, yet another week has passed. It is Sunday. It is March 2nd. And my mind's already headed for the week ahead of us. So last week was like any other week. It's a tough job sometimes I have. As a doctor, I generally tend to spend time with people and, really kind of get to know them. Really try to understand who they are, usually from the get-go. As a first-time patient, I want to know who that person is. And I just noticed a lot this week that there's just a lot of people that are dealing with challenges with anxiousness or home life or work life or kid life or financial life or, God, I don't know how many times I had political conversations who, hate Trump and yada, yada, yada. And a lot of kind of what I've been trying to preach to people is basically trying to teach them to process their life a little bit better so that when things come up, they have more tools to be able to basically grind through the challenges of what they're dealing with and or try to fix and repair what needs to be done. So anyway, it's been trying. It's hard when you're the sounding board to a lot of that. And I'm honestly really care about these people and I want the best for them. Anyway, so we're gonna head back to this week because we're gonna be courseworking. I'm gonna try to get more of the painting done because I don't want these projects just to kind of go on forever and ever and ever. They don't need to. And I want to get done with these doors, honestly, so I can get outside because spring's coming over here. Although it's cold today, things are green, weeds are up, just, stuff needs to get done. So hopefully I can spend a lot of time this week on the weekday, although I hate doing work like this on the weekdays because it's already busy enough. But that's my plan, to kind of get more doors done and then kind of go from there. So let's watch me work. And also too, I thought this would be kind of fun. Again, I'm in my dad's truck. I'm gonna starting every episode and then ending every episode in my dad's truck because again, definitely is the most influential man in my life ever, and I only had him for 20 years, and it's been 23 years this year that he's passed, but his legacy lives with me, and that'd be cool to kind of use this as my sounding board to talk. So hope you're enjoying the episodes. I'm gonna keep them coming. Let's head for the week. For the last month, I've had a medical student working with me, and it's always fun to have them come and teach them some stuff about medicine, and definitely that's on the agenda for most things, but a lot of the other things that I'll often share with them are just kind of things that they might experience going forward in residency and the life challenges that sometimes brings. When I left residency, it was 2015. I'll never forget, it was the feeling as though I'd just gotten out of jail. And at that point, starting my first job, it felt compared to residency as the easiest job in the world, and often I would tell people that I felt retired. But as time went on, between getting married with Courtney and having 2 kids, life began to feel a little more full again, as it once did. And when I think about why, outside of having kids, is that all the things that I used to do before kids, whether it's working out, whether it's doing projects around the house, whether it's always trying to keep busy, what my life was at that point missing is
rest. Before kids, I could do all those things like I mentioned, but at the end of the night, there was always that moment of reprieve and trying to catch some downtime, I suppose. And now the only downtime that I have is when I close my eyes at night and sleep. And that, unfortunately, is just not nearly enough time to reset.
Well, okay, it's March 9th. March 9th is my birthday, and I wanted to do a lot of different things, but March 9th is on a Sunday, and I don't want to do too much, go too far, so today the plan is to go for a walk with my dogs with my family, and then we are going to head over to the Bass Pro Shop and probably use some gift cards that I have that were for me, probably spend a whole bunch of money for my kids. So that's the plan, and let's mosey on over there.
Daisies blooming, sundress swaying in the breeze. Can't stop
But
staring.
it's still bumpy.
But even if you do that,
You've put a spell on me.
Behind the scenes of the camera, this week was
Sad set me
just not one of my favorites. Although it at least gave me some time to think and to pay attention to how I'm feeling and to pay attention to the season that I am. Ultimately, I need to find the rest. And I don't necessarily want to change parts of my life. I want to still be able to do projects and feel productive. But something has to give. What I've decided is to change a little bit about my work schedule. I've been given the opportunity to take all of Friday off every week. And I'm hoping with that time, that'll allow me to give myself and mine some rest so that I can be more present, more available, and way more patient with my family at home. So I guess my message to you is this week, don't buy in to the 21st century way of life. Take some time throughout the week in quietness to see what your life is telling you. And if you see a problem and there's ways around to change the way life is functioning, make those changes. Because life is what happens to you while you're busy making plans.
well, it's March 9th. It's a Sunday. It's my birthday. 43 years old today. Yeah, my son's over there. It's been a ripper of a week. I was just listening to my video that I did the week before, kind of just talking about the grind of work, and it's very similar to that. It's just been a tough couple months for me. It just feels, I'm sure everyone deals with this, young kids, and it's pressing, and I feel like I think a lot of people feel this way. They don't always say it maybe, but you give everything you have. Well, you don't give everything you have. You're giving at work, you're giving at home, and you're looking for a little bit of solitude, a little bit of peace, a little bit of quietness, and you can't quite find it. And that's hard. And you know, again, I was looking about what I wrote about, or what I said about last week, about when things are a grind, how you have to have some tools in order to get through it, so to speak. And you know, I'm constantly giving people advice, and sometimes I feel like I need to learn from some of my advice and slow it down, or understand that it is not going to go the way I want it to go, as hard as I want it to have that happen. Anyway, I think that's it. The lesson for the week really was really to, well, just at least for me, to know that I have, that I feel like too busy, even though I don't even think I'm doing that much, but I feel too busy right now. There's not enough time in the day to reset, and you know, I don't want to go about life always trying to, you know, wish life away. I always say, wish life away. I don't want to do that. I want to be present. I want to acknowledge when times are tough, but also see the beauty in it and see the learning in it. And I'm dedicated to learn how to do that. And I'm not quite there, and I don't even have the answers. I hope, usually, like, if I'm gonna say something, I always have something to conclude to, you know, fix it. And I'm not willing to give up the things I like to do, working on things and all that stuff. I enjoy it too much. So anyway, that's the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. Got a few more subscribers this week. I don't know if there's friends or family or what it was, but semi-encouraging. So I hope you're getting something out of these videos. I'm getting something, again, just more having the time to taking the time to think about what I'm thinking about, and being more just being more open and more cognizant of what's going on in my head versus burying myself in a phone like what you're watching right now. So anyway, like I said, Dad's Truck, every episode starts with, ends with him. So here we are. So we hope you guys have a good week, and we'll check back in next time. It'll start, don't worry. There it goes. Can't go anywhere, but it runs. We'll work on that. Goodbye.